What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse alongside my partner.
Hey, brother!
I am J-Man. No, I did not get caught in a inconvenient landscaping accident. I didn't get stuck under a
rock.
Oh my god! I was watching when I was talking to Quaddy. I was just before he came over, or a long time before he came over last night. I was downstairs in the dungeon watching just random old wrestling DVDs. And I was watching the I think it was the Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior DVD. I don't know why. I just haven't watched it in a long time. I just randomly watched it. And just one of his promos where he's talking about something, and it was so fucking random. It was like the most random thing I've ever heard, and he's been known to cut the most random fucking gibberish promos of all time. He's like, no, you are too, but if I was to lay and be thrown over off of a jump off, or what the fuck did he? If I were to jump off of a cliff or be laid down in a lawn and ran over by lawnmowers, it was the fucking. Oh my god, it was fucking random. But I did not have an inconvenient lawnmower accident.
Classic Ultimate Warrior.
Very much so. I don't know why I watched that DVD. I instantly fell asleep, and then I
watched Taker's DVD.
There you go.
Watched the Orton match. Probably the best one.
Yeah. We have a lot going on with our lives, don't we? We're so much so.
I'm dying still.
So much so.
Q&A.
And his ear. He's got some ear issues.
I got an ear infection, so I'm dying.
That's if you heard in the Q&A. He sounded like shit.
I sounded like I fucking had a frog in my throat.
He did indeed.
And then, so I watched Randy Orton's match, and I watched Mark Henry's. It was really night and day.
Very much so. That's racist, but very much so.
Let's
get on to what the fuck we're doing. What are we doing here? I really don't know.
People question a lot that
we don't know what we're doing
during our videos.
Probably. On this edition of the Pulse, we're going to give you our Ring of Honor, yes, I said Ring of Honor, 11th anniversary show preview, coming this Saturday on Internet Pay-Per-View. This is the first Ring of Honor video we have done yet on the Pro Wrestling Pulse. Last one we did was probably last summer for Best in the World on the IWR show.
Was it that long?
Yeah, it's been a while. We haven't done any since we started this in August. We haven't done anything since last June on Ring of Honor. Obviously, a bunch of issues, whether it comes to scheduling problems. We usually always work on Saturdays. I know me and Ryan usually work Saturday nights all the time. Quaddy's got shit going on in the morning all the time. We always just schedule problems.
We're a bunch of working men.
We always have scheduling issues, whether it's, and over the past couple months, at least towards the latter part of 2012, there wasn't really any reason to get the Ring of Honor pay-per-views up until Final Battle, which really kind of sparked our interest when they had that ladder war with Steen and Generico. You can't really miss a ladder war match with Steen and Generico. It's damn near impossible.
Can't miss a ladder war match.
Ladder war period, exactly. And since you have, Delirious now booking, you got Cornette out of the fucking way, thank God. It seems like they're getting on a lot steadier base here and starting to roll with some things. There's still things that are just stupid as hell that they're doing, but there's some great things they're doing as well. But this is going to be our first official Ring of Honor video, finally.
Breaking our Ring of Honor virginity on the Pulse.
On the Pulse. You guys didn't think we'd probably be covering any time, but we were just waiting for the time to finally be able to do it. I know I will at least be here to cover the review. Quaddy might be able to be here. Robert was talking about being here. Everybody send their condolences to a happy birthday out to Roberto. Got a birthday from one of the Pulse boys. I think he said he might be over here Saturday. We'll have somebody covering it. If not, it'll just be me, but whatever. We're going to give you our Ring of Honor 11th anniversary show preview coming this Saturday, Internet Pay-Per-View, like I said. It looks like a pretty good card here. A couple cards that they've been coming up with over the past couple months have looked pretty decent. They're finally starting to get guys. Like I said, Delirious knows what Ring of Honor is all about, what they need to do to get on a steadier base and a better kind of roll with what they're doing with the company. So, looking like it's going to be a pretty solid show here. Just kind of got to deliver with what's on paper, and it should be, some good stuff here coming this Saturday. And the first matchup, we have a six-man Mayhem match. I haven't seen one of those in a long time with all the top prospect tournament kind of finalists, or I guess the whole tournament that didn't come out as the winner. Obviously, Matt Taven coming out as a winner of that one, going on to face Adam Cole later on this card. We have everybody else that was in the tournament. We have ACH, Darius Thomas, Mike Seidel, Adam Page, Silas Young, and QT Marshall. And obviously, six-man Mayhems are known for just being those kind of just glorious spot fest matches, the kind of just stuff that just goes crazy. You get the little, 8 to 10 minute matches here where just a bunch of spots get thrown at you. And then you usually get some entertaining stuff out of this. Nothing really too special. To me, there's only two people that could possibly win this. I'd love to see ACH win it. Me and Ryan have talked about him past, and he's a great talent and really up and coming into on the professional wrestling scene, and great to see him on Ring of Honor, and great to see him on this internet pay-per-view as well. But to me, only Tadarius Thomas or QT Marshall can win this one. Obviously, QT Marshall kind of running with that kind of old school kind of gimmick, the heel thing that he's doing here. Just God's gift for professional wrestling. I don't really think he's too special. Tadarius Thomas is a talented guy. All these other guys are pretty talented, just not really getting the just due that they kind of deserve. They still got a lot to work with and a lot to do in their careers to become what they probably eventually want to become. But this should be a pretty entertaining little short spot fest matchup here. I'm going to go with Tadarius Thomas getting the win here. I know it came down to Thomas and Taven in the finals, but I'll go with Thomas. And like I said, there's a bunch of people that could come out winning this, but I'm going to go with Tadarius Thomas getting the win.
No idea who's in this.
Yeah. Quaddy has not seen much Ring of Honor television. This has been a lot of Ring of Honor television.
I got Mike Seidel.
Seidel.
That's the only one I really know.
If Robert was here, he would say that's Evan Bourne's brother, obviously.
Happy birthday, Robert.
Happy birthday, Robert.
But I'm going to go with a pass on this, because I'm not going to say anything, because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I respect that. I respect that decision. But, it's smart not to pull something out of your ass that you don't really know what you're doing.
That's what I usually do.
But he really has no clue in this.
But I really, usually, the shit I pull out of my ass, I kind of have an understanding what's going on.
Yeah. He hasn't seen much of that. And
I'm going to go with, who's that, Steve Young?
No, that's Silas.
Oh,
Silas Young, which is funny because his name's Silas Young. He looks like he's about 45 years old. And I'm
going to go with him.
All right, there you go. Who knows? Next,
if he wins, I'm going to look like a god.
You probably will. Next matchup, we have a no-holds-barred match between BJ Whitmer and the Outlaw Charlie Haas.
The Outlaw!
After their fucking, whatever the hell they did at some used car lot, and Charlie Haas doing these YouTube things where he talks about what pisses him off, and it's just...
Don't shit on that idea, because I do that too.
Well, that's true, but it's Charlie Haas doing it, so...
And when I do, it's usually entertainment.
Exactly, because everybody knows Quaddy is more entertaining than Charlie Haas.
Yes.
Absolutely. I just trying to push Charlie Haas as a singles wrestler just blows my mind to me. I know some people find the shit entertaining that he's doing. Some people think it's stupid as hell. I'd be on the latter part thinking it's stupid as hell because it's Charlie fucking Haas. He's a great worker. He's known as being just that, a worker. And just to try and pull the entertaining aspect out of Charlie Haas is absolutely asinine to me. He's nothing without Shelton Benjamin. Without that tag team, come on now. Trying to play that heel role, he can't talk worth shit. He's just coming out there just acting like a dick, to act like a dick, and beating up that one dude. I think he called him Cheeseburger or some shit. That really skinny fucking black dude that was on racist. That was on TV. Just what are they doing? The Charlie Haas and Rhino just blow my mind with what they have them on. What is supposed to be, the up-and-coming, the showcase of young, amazing professional wrestling talent. These are not guys that can be used as a veteran focus point and, shit like that. That does not work. So no, don't do that. BJ Whitmer coming back in, obviously a veteran of Ring of Honor, coming back in over the past couple months, having that nasty spot at Final Battle. You remember that where he went through the fucking table with his head?
Yeah, where it looked like he was going...
Yeah, just literally just straight through the fucking table that Charlie Haas...
We all thought he died?
Thought he fucking died. I'll go with Charlie Haas in this, getting the win here. They're fucking going behind Charlie Haas for some reason. Like I said, nothing against the guy.
Going behind Charlie Haas.
Ooh, not good. Stop it. Just don't stop doing this. Charlie Haas, I guess, gets the win.
Just go away. Nobody likes you.
Take Rhino with you. You guys go on a vacation.
You guys can just go play bingo somewhere.
Probably in a bingo hall.
Go.
Too soon. All right. You have a winner for that one?
I don't know why it was too soon, but
it wasn't.
BJ Whitmer. Is that his name?
Yeah. Whitmer.
Whatever. Come back finally. We didn't know what the hell was gonna come out after what happened at Final Battle. We didn't know if he was gonna just be dead or something. Charlie Haas is just kind of a washed up WWE tag team guy. It's all he's really good for is tag team. But when they put him with anybody else except Shelton Benjamin, he looks like a fool. He can't really talk. So it's like he has like a fucking cock just stuck in his, like right here. Not his throat, but between his like teeth and his like cheek.
Where are you going with this?
So I'm going to go with BJ.
All right. You went from a cock reference to saying DJ's going to win.
That's Quaddy.
That's how he does it, indeed.
I'm also on some very strong medicine.
That's true. So Quaddy may not be in a stable base right now.
I don't like taking it, but it makes me feel good.
Next up, we have a tag team matchup with Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander going up against Scum, Jimmy Jacobs, and the giant baby Steve Corino. Just don't wear a singlet, Steve Corino. Stop it. You could go with Rhino and Charlie Haas too, because we just fucking go.
Steve Corino's only good for his promos.
Steve Corino's just leeching off of Kevin Steen's success, basically, is all that's going on here.
Off Jimmy Jacobs, yeah.
Jimmy Jacobs, too. The, gay warlock, whatever Jimmy Jacobs wants to be nowadays. Caprice Coleman and Cedric Alexander have actually impressed a lot over the past couple months. I know the stuff they've done with the Briscoes, stuff they've done with World's Greatest Tag Team in Final Battle. I believe that's right. I'm pulling shit out of my ass. I think that was right.
Hey!
The Quaddy original there. And Scum still rolling on like they're the fucking heel dominant thing. I really I couldn't give a shit about that. I thought it was an interesting idea when it first started because Kevin Steen is, the head of it, but just everything around him is just kind of whatever. I'm going to go with Scum getting the win here. I think Corino said that there will be more numbers to Scum by the end of the night or something, whatever shit he said. Who knows? They could bring in, I don't know, Sandman, New Jack, just Roadkill, whoever fucking random ass ECW person they might want to bring in. I mean, Rhino and Steve Corino. I mean, any other? Just who else do you want in there? Could they bring Dreamer in? I don't know. That'd be too big, I think.
Yeah, Taz with the...
They can't do Taz. He's with Aces and Eights. What's the deal with old school ECW guys in factions right now?
That Ace and Eight, that really needs Taz.
Yeah, indeed. I can't think of anybody else.
Unless they're going to bring Coleman and Alexander and they're just going to have those two turn on nobody. That would make absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't care.
Yeah. I'm going to go Scum getting the win here.
I'm going to go with Coleman and Alexander because I have a feeling that there's going to be a vendor and he's going to eat a hot dog and he's going to get Steve Corino's attention. He's just going to go away and Jimmy Jacobs going to see a hot dude in the front. Well, it looks like Justin Bieber, so it's going to be a strict.
We did not get a hot dog when we went to the Frontier Fieldhouse, which is taking place in Chicago on Saturday as well.
I question why are we not going?
That's a good question, because this is a pretty good card. We went to the 9th anniversary show back in
2009? 10?
Is it
11?
Beginning of 2010?
I don't know.
Beginning of 20?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it's in Chicago as well. I wonder if our boy Kyle's going to be going.
Kyle 965?
Kyle 965?
Hey, Kyle, if you're going, wave to me.
Hola.
You could just have big giant sign and said quad.
Just make a big ass pro wrestling sign.
I swear to God, if he does that,
make a giant quad sign.
Just ejaculate everywhere.
Over here to see it. Shit, if you didn't see it, we'd be marking for you, and you'd be like, I didn't even fucking see it. Yeah, but that should be some good stuff there, I guess.
Dude, those last two matches are pretty much just. Except Coleman and Alexander.
It's the bottom of the card. I mean, it's
just a filler.
I guess you can't get everything great here.
Just a cream filler.
There it is. Next up, we have the Ring of Honor television title on the line with champion Adam Cole. There we go. Going up against MTV, Matt Taven. Matt Taven winning the Top Prospect tournament. I was hoping, as I said, I'd hope like ACH or Tadarius Thomas would get the win there. I think Taven's he's a talented guy, and he's got that kind of charisma that, goes with the kind of character he's going all about. He's kind of been hanging around with Truth Martini now. Truth Martini, obviously, the stuff going on with Roderick Strong and Michael Elgin in this card, kind of the fizzling away of the House of Truth, so it could be maybe a new thing with Matt Taven going on there with fucking Truth Martini. I forgot his name for a second. Adam Cole, obviously. I can't say enough about Adam Cole. We've already talked about it numerous times. The only thing I could see here would be a trap thing that they want to do, maybe continuing on. I almost said trap game, which that doesn't fit. Going on with Adam Cole and Matt Hardy. They have a matchup on Sunday. There's 2 shows this weekend. Only Saturday's the Internet pay-per-view. They have a show or a matchup with Adam Cole and Matt Hardy. And there's another one. They don't need to have Matt Hardy in Ring of Honor right now, especially
maybe he's going to join him.
Defeat. Oh my God! Oh, good Lord!
That will literally be some scum of fucking Ring of Honor.
That explains it exactly to a T. But yeah, obviously, having Matt Hardy defeat Adam Cole at Final Battle, that's exactly what you needed to do, right?
Yeah.
Good Lord. I'm going to go with Adam Cole retaining the title here. Like I said, if they want to kind of, move him more up the card, want to do stuff to, progress on past the television title, I could see it here, and dropping it off to Taven would be kind of random. I think there's other people you could kind of give the TV title to if you wanted to, but it's kind of becoming just a whatever, mega secondary title that really doesn't have any effect on anything. But I'm going to go with Cole retaining the television title in this matchup here.
I have Adam Cole winning this, especially since he's facing Hardy. I think that Hardy's going to win this. Go.
You mean Taven?
No, Hardy's going to win Sunday.
Go. Oh, Sunday. Go. Is it for the title side? I didn't see that.
I couldn't really care. Give a care less.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Cole winning this. I'm really hoping this match is going to be good. I hope Hardy has no interference in this. That's what I have a feeling is going to end up happening. But just let Cole and Taven go and just see how Taven actually works with a guy like Cole.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
I think it'd be a pretty solid matchup there for the television title. Next up could be a little bit more than solid. That wasn't a dick joke, but
kind of came off like
it
that.
It did, and come off like that. On that. Come on, damn it!
I don't know what's up with me today.
We have the Forever Hooligans, Rocky Romero and Alex Kozlov, going up against the American Wolves. Outside of Chris Jericho returning at this past year's Royal Rumble surprise return, the American Wolves reteaming is the most satisfying, gratifying, and best thing that I've seen as far as, what they're doing with guys in the wrestling business overall in 2013. Maybe not the best thing that I've seen so far outside of what I saw this past Monday night on Raw with CM Punk and John Cena, which I could go on and on about, which is fucking tremendous. This is one of the most satisfying, gratifying things that I've seen in the wrestling world in 2013 so far. They have drastically wanted and needed to be a tag team again. Both Eddie and Davey have stated that we've done all we can do so far right now in the singles division in Ring of Honor. They've done all they could do against each other. I could watch Davey and Eddie, go one-on-one every single day of the week. I mean, they're going to put on classics every single time they're in the ring. It comes along with just the chemistry they've had from being partners in the past, and what they did as singles was outstanding. Both former Ring of Honor World Champions now, and now reteaming with what is one of my favorite teams of all time, the American Wolves. They're tremendous and work so well together, and it's great, so great to see them back as a tag team. And it's great to see what guys want and they finally get. And they wanted to be this back as a team, and now they are. And going up against veterans of the Ring of Honor old school kind of style. You got, Rocky Romero and Alex Kozlov, obviously a ton of history with Davey Richards and Rocky Romero, former tag champions, No Remorse Corps, going back to Japan, everything they've done. Tons of history there. Alex Kozlov, as we've said, is an old school Ring of Honor guy too in the past that we've seen. So a ton of history between all these guys and a ton of talent that is really in this matchup that could really work well together. They're booking this as a dream tag match, and I could really see how they're saying that with all the past and the talent that's really in this matchup here. I'm obviously going to go with the American Wolves, building them back up. Hopefully to see something in the future. We might see a feud between the Wolves and the Briscoes. I know they had a match, I think, a couple weeks ago or a month or so ago on a weekend show or something like that. But obviously an extended feud between the Briscoes and the Wolves would be outstanding for not only Ring of Honor, the tag division, but everything going on there would be great to see. So great to see Eddie and Davey back as a team. One of my faves for sure, and I see them getting the win here against the Forever Hooligans.
This tag team match is probably going to be one of the best ones of the year. I'm calling it right now. Just because you have the veterans of the tag division.
Rocky Romero and Alex Kozlov.
There you go.
And the history of Ring of Honor they've had. Yeah.
And then you have American Wolves, two guys that can actually perform great as singles wrestlers, but when they're together, just the unique stuff they do together, and the way they feed off each other is awesome. Like J-Man said, one of the Pulse's favorite tag teams. So I see American Wolves winning this, and I really hope they have a feud somewhere where they continue building this tag division back up. So.
Exactly. That's a good point there. And look for this one definitely be maybe the match of the night. Definitely up there as one of the matches of the night on this card for sure.
Slobber-knocker.
And this one could deliver as well. We have a 2 out of 3 falls match between Roderick Strong and Michael Elgin. Truth Martini will be banned from ringside in this matchup. Obviously, the fading away of the House of Truth has been happening for quite some time now. We've seen the transition of Michael Elgin to the face that he has become, and Roderick Strong's keeping that stable. Consistency that Roderick Strong always provides. Definitely one of my favorites, and is always just outstanding every time he's in the ring. He's been he seems like he's been the same guy for 10 years, and it's just provided consistent great work in the ring. You could say whatever you want about his charisma, mic skills, whatever, all this kind of shit. He's a great worker. Former Ring of Honor World Champion as well. So great stuff there. Michael Elgin has just busted onto the scene and just proved that he is that breakout star, and a legit breakout star. Remember, we've talked about the match of the year in my eyes that he had back in 2012 at Showdown in the Sun with Davey Richards, and proved that he could be that kind of main event guy and hang with those kind of guys. And I think that's what the same kind of thing we're going to be seeing here with Roderick Strong, 2 out of 3 falls element. When you add 2 out of 3 falls anywhere else outside of independent scenes or outside of Ring of Honor, it's just something you kind of throw on it. A 2 out of 3 falls match in Ring of Honor, and really 2 out of 3 fall matches in history of professional wrestling, always proves that this is kind of one of those tests that these guys can work. Because if you throw a 2 out of 3 falls match on anything else, it might just be that stipulation. But when you put it with some workers, it's going to be some really quality stuff, and it should be here as well. I'm going to go with Michael Elgin getting the win in this matchup. They're going to continue to keep building him up to a guy that could possibly be one of the next Ring of Honor World Champions, if not the next Ring of Honor World Champion. And Roderick Strong is going to prove that, as I've said, he's one of the best workers in Ring of Honor's history and current day. It should be a great one, and I'm going to go with Elgin getting the win in 2 out of 3 falls.
Like J-Man said, 2 out of 3 falls in any other company is just we need something to build on a feud, blah, blah, blah. With Ring of Honor, 2 out of 3 falls means you're going to be out there for a good half hour, 45 minutes, and you're going to work your ass off, and hopefully you don't pass out.
Yeah.
With these 2 guys in there, and with the history behind it, with the House of Truth and all that, Elgin kind of just being not in the spotlight, just background because of Strong whenever he had the title, and then Strong, I guess Strong was the most, the face of House of Truth, him and Truth Martini. Then Elgin kind of brought himself to the forefront whenever he, forefront or foreskin?
We'll go forefront.
Okay. Whenever he had that match against Davey, probably one of the best matches of 2011 Ring of Honor, and, or 2012. Just that feud, I don't know. These 2 probably going to go back and forth. It's going to be a good one. I see Elgin winning this. I hope he wins this, because just kind of keep pushing him up, see if he goes to the world title, or if he gets that TV title and let Cole go to the world title. We'll see what happens out of that.
Should be some great stuff there. Next up, we have the Ring of Honor Tag Titles Line 1 champions. Then, boys, the Briscoe brothers go up against... Day one. Go up against Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. Obviously, the Briscoe brothers winning back the tag titles is an outstanding move to keep it on that stable, outstanding team that is just... This personifies Ring of Honor. And, I think the 8-time tag champions, or 7 or 8, some shit like that. It's just amazing to see that. And obviously, one of our favorite tag teams of all time, and well-deservingly so. Going up against Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, only been teaming for a little bit here, has been putting on some really great stuff. I think Bobby Fish is really helping out Kyle O'Reilly, and just like how Kyle O'Reilly kind of learns off of Davey Richards and everything that Davey and Kyle have been doing over the past couple years, friendship they've built up, and the kind of mutual kind of shit they've been doing there and helping out Kyle O'Reilly. I think Bobby Fish is working with Kyle O'Reilly very well too, and Bobby Fish is a really entertaining and outstanding performer. I think Kyle O'Reilly's I'm not a big fan of him personally, but I think his work is really starting to gain some momentum. A lot like I think Adam Cole just took off after that matchup they had with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, the outstanding matchup they had last year. Kyle O'Reilly starting to build some momentum here, obviously teaming with Bobby Fish and now getting the tag title shot here. I'm going to go with the Briscoes, obviously retaining. They're going to roll with them. Like I said, I would love to see something with the Wolves and the Briscoes down in the long run. Maybe turn one of the 2 of them, heel or something like that. I think would be some great stuff. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly definitely going to give the Briscoes their all. I'm going to really produce a solid matchup here, I think, for the tag titles. But I'm going to go with the Briscoes retaining.
I think this match is just a helping hand for Fish and O'Reilly, just because the Briscoes are that veteran team and Ring of Honor, and they kind of had to give the titles back to them, just so you had that, the face of Ring of Honor is going to be the Briscoes and the Wolves and all that, but having the tag titles on them just kind of helps them. And then you have Fish and O'Reilly up-and-comers, and you needed them on this card just so, I guess, so people who are watching this understand who they are. So having the Briscoes winning this is probably the smartest thing you could do.
Yep. Next up, we have the main event for the Ring of Honor World Championship. We have champion Kevin Steen going up against Jay Lethal. Obviously, been building up this matchup for a couple months now, doing all this stuff outside of the ring, the stuff with Kevin Steen and Jay Lethal's mom, and stuff with Cornette that kind of filtered out, and everything building to this matchup had that one shot, and saying how Lethal wasn't ever going to get a shot for the world title again, and finally getting the shot. Interesting stuff going on with Lethal and his really character going on here. It looked like he's trying to turn heel with how much he was really wanting this shot up for the Ring of Honor World title yet again, and Kevin Steen obviously been playing the biggest heel in the company, and just over this past couple weeks having Steen come out and say I'm always been the guy that's been Ring of Honor through and through, the prestige of Ring of Honor, what the championship means, and I'm more than glad to give Jay Lethal this championship shot because it means that we kind of bucked the system and, got it out of Cornette's hands and all this kind of stuff. So we have an interesting little setup here, and should be a pretty solid matchup. I just can't see Jay Lethal as world champion. I just really don't know who is going to take the title from Kevin Steen. It's kind of interesting with how long he's held the title now. He's had the title since last May. I mean, it really seems like it hasn't been anything. And I know we've always been used to. You gonna say something?
Who did he beat?
Davey. Yeah, it was that boiling point, I think. Yeah, so we haven't really seen. We've seen in the past with title runs that have lasted. Extremely long title runs in Ring of Honor's past, really building prestige to a championship. That's what we've seen, with WWE finally realizing the prestige of having long title runs we saw with CM Punk and how it could really help out the person with those long title runs. But it just seems like it's been a flash with how quickly it's gone with Steen holding on to the title here. And like I said, I don't really know who they could end up dropping it to. I think Elgin makes a lot of sense if they wanted to do that. But just Jay Lethal as Ring of Honor World Champion, I just can't really see it. And I think he's deserving of so. He's a guy who's worked his way up from a very young athlete, starting when he was a teenager and building up in Ring of Honor, going to TNA and all this kind of stuff that he's done throughout his career. I think it would be a deserving honor, but I just don't think it would fit as what they need to do. I don't think he's fully behind with the fans and everything. I thought if Generico stayed with Ring of Honor, didn't get signed or whatever the hell ended up, I think he did end up getting signed. He was on one of the NXT shows, I believe. So if he ended up staying with Ring of Honor, I thought it would have made a lot of sense to give Generico the title. I thought that would have been great with the fan base and the following that he has. But I just don't think Lethal can really hold that banner as being the top guy in Ring of Honor. I think he's a great worker and he's definitely deserving of an honor like that, but I don't think the top honor in Ring of Honor is really worth it. But Kevin Steen really is going to need to start to get back on pace of the Kevin Steen that we know and love. And we still love Kevin Steen. It's not like we're saying that, but he's really kind of fallen off the horse a little bit here lately and kind of leaned back and just kind of whatever casual through this reign has really kind of stepped off the gas, and that's not what we want to see. Kind of getting a little bit more out of shape and not really, producing the stuff that we're used to seeing Kevin Steen produce. He's always great on the mic, and he always produces usually brutal kind of matches. He's always in a no DQ street fight, some sort of shit like that, and always produces great. Always delivers, but I'd like to see Kevin Steen start to step the game up and realize that, all right, I'm holding a banner that's really prestigious and needs to kind of go along with what deserves to be a Ring of Honor World Champion. So hopefully we could see that. I'm obviously going to go with Kevin Steen retaining the title here and hopefully see that build to a more prestigious run for Kevin Steen and something to be interested to see what's going to finally be that person that could take the title from him or at least challenge a more capable challenge than a Jay Lethal to go for the Ring of Honor World title. I'm going to go with Kevin Steen retaining the title.
I think if Jay Lethal won this, it means like Kevin Steen would be taking some time off or trying to if he's hurt or something.
I can see that.
That would be the only thing that would make sense out of this. I know it's sad to say that Jay Lethal having the Ring of Honor World title is bad, but he's not one of those guys that you see it right now because Lethal's towards the end of his career.
Well, I mean, he's a really young guy. It seems like he's been there for a while.
Yeah, it seems like he's been there forever. But like J-Man said, Steen just kind of just let himself go. It seemed like he was just like, I don't care. I'm the world title holder. I got this contract. I pretty much run this place since Cornette left because there's really nobody that's going to stand up to him. If you look at the roster of Ring of Honor, there's really no big guy that will actually stand up to him unless it's going to be Elgin.
Yeah.
That feud would be interesting to see, but I don't know. With this Ring of Honor title, like J-Man said, it's kind of one of those prestige things that whoever has it for long periods of time means they're going to be probably the top star in the company there. So, like I said, I see Steen winning this. Hopefully, it's a good match. I know it's not going to be the match of the night, but you never know how Ring of Honor will surprise us.
That's true. Should be some interesting stuff, and like we said, the bottom part and the any part of this card is looking outstanding and really can deliver here for this internet pay-per-view, and we hope it does. This will now wrap up our Ring of Honor 11th anniversary show preview. Be sure to check out our review after the internet pay-per-view Saturday. And for my partner Quaddy, I'm J-Man, and thank you for watching another edition of Pro Wrestling Pulse, Professional Wrestling World.
Foreskin?